recording. I don't know. All right. Please forgive our technical difficulties there. We've had some challenges with our internet connection, so now we are back. Looks like we've been back for a couple of minutes, and we had some audio challenges those 2 or 3 minutes that we've been back on the air, and you've heard nothing from myself. Well, here we are with the score, 14-9, and Rockwall is ahead. Still in the ball is number 10 for the Stallions. He takes it to the hole and converts. That's Tyler Singleton to end the quarter, 14-11. Rockwall. This is an all-Texas matchup here. The Louisiana squads have gone 0 for 5 on this trip with one last opportunity to gain a victory when the Scotlandville Hornets play the Prime Prep team the next game of the day. So hopefully we can salvage a W out of it.
Discussion about
that was about the foul down here. Franchise call. I looked back at it. But they came back and got one down here on this, and then Brown had it.
Yeah, Brown got
it
that.
Makes it look consistent. And the kid was talking to him about was that he didn't necessarily like that one, but the fact that they hit those something down on this end similar.
So hopefully Scotlandville, for you fans that hopefully you fans that are tuning in to hear the Scotlandville Hornets can cheer us to at least one Louisiana victory this afternoon. That Prime Prep squad's a very good squad, though. I will warn you of that. We saw them run all over the Carroll High Bulldogs yesterday. So back to the action.
I need some more forward with this.
Rockwall, turnover, deflected by number 3 for the Stallions, but number 3 for Rockwall picks it up and gets it inside to Thomas, and he traveled before the shot. Basket was no good, but Thomas traveled before he could, so it doesn't matter anyway. The major ball handler for the Stallions seems to be number 22. That's McClure.
That's all right.
McClure kicks it to the right wing to Jefferson. Jefferson back to McClure. They're playing catch with each other, looks like. McClure and Jefferson handling the ball for the Stallions. Now number 44 gets involved and the Stallions take a timeout. Number 44 is Frank Hollis. And Coach Trey Washington wanted a timeout there. Oh, sure. Are the referees mic'd up?
Yeah, y'all one mic'd up. We're doing it for training purposes. We've got young officials that don't know how the proper responses to coaches, and so we're looking at it both ways, good responses and bad.
That's awesome.
We've been working on this for about 2 days trying to get what we needed right, and we finally got it all figured out.
We had my dad sitting up here with us yesterday, Perry Daniels. Doing some rules interpretation for us yesterday.
I thought I saw it sitting up here.
Yeah, that's my dad. I'm Perry Jr.
Okay.
John, nice to meet you.
Casey Hart.
All right, nice to meet you.
Got a cap up here anywhere you see it?
I I've known Perry for a long time.
All right.
Well, we used a couple of their guys on yesterday. I signed this for Glenn for the last 4 years, well, ever since he's had it. And we use a mixture of guys. 2 of these are not regulars, and that guy, he's from another chapter.
Okay. And Thomas makes the second of 2. 16-14 Rockwall. Nice shot by McClure from the elbow. Bucket good. We've got us a tie ball game with 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the quarter. Thomas shoots it, rims out, no good. Rebound by number 33 for the Stallions. That's Mumphrey. Stallions pass the ball around the perimeter. James takes a shot. No good. Pushing the ball at the corner's Rockwall. Good spin move, number 1. That's Grandstaff. It's no good. Hits the front of the rim. Back at you come the Stallions. And shot's good this time. That is Jeremiah Jefferson from downtown. All right, so it looks like we have a little bit of a ball game here, Perry. We do, Ed. We do. Working the perimeter. Down look. Hey, that was I thought that was going to be a monster jam for a second. Thomas is a pretty dominant inside player there, Eric. He probably should have slammed that ball. That's what I was waiting on. I was waiting to hear this crowd erupt a little bit. And rebound to a Rockwall. That's Grandstaff with the rebound, moving the ball up the court himself. He'll pull this shot, Eric. There it is. Oh, he got a good look at it. Okay. Thomas with the rebound, no good. I'm guessing Thomas is one of their enforcers, one of their big inside forces. Yeah, I can't recall, but I think that he's he appears to me to be an all-metro type of player. But I can't say for certain. He's got some skills. That is without a doubt.
I'm not sure enough.
So Thomas makes the bucket?
He was talking to the coach.
You know what Jason's still do though? We go stand right in front of the coach.
Yeah, we've got the referees with us today. That's what they're doing. They're recording. One of the referees out there is mic'd up, and these are assignment secretary and supervisors of their chapter, and they're evaluating those guys for recruiting, for training purposes. Oh, cool. All right, well, I feel important today. This is a select company. Meanwhile, on the fast break, that was a terrible effort. A good putback. Excellent putback by David Broach. Will Murdoch had the fast break, but he just kind of looked like he rushed a little too much. And that's like what? What is that? That was about a 30-foot shot, and Murdoch got his Mike Tyson on the left didn't call anything. That's Tyler Singleton knocks down the 3-pointer though. That was about a 30-footer. What a shot! Eric, any chance we can get the Coach Johnny Jones interview at halftime? Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think we could certainly get that going. So the AAA Stallions. Jeremiah, what was his name again? Singleton? Yeah. That was about a 30-footer. And the thing is, he just spotted up. He knew he was going to make it. He knew he was going to make it the whole time. Had to accommodate for the foul. Yeah, I can't figure out for the life of me how that wasn't a foul. So I'm going to take a shot, a crack at this thing. That's not it, never mind. August Grandstaff. I was looking at the wrong school. Get this name right here. So rebound to AAA. That's Mumphrey with the rebound. McClure over to Singleton. Up top. Harrison Henderson can't get the shoe as well. Rebound by Thomas. That's Elijah Thomas passes down low. From way downtown, Murdoch got nothing and looked like Thomas went flying towards the basket. I'm guessing that's some kind of a push-off.
Yeah. Number 33 for the Mustangs. That's Dalen Mumphrey. He pushed Thomas pretty good into the wall there.
Yeah, that's that will clearly send Thomas to the line. It's about the only way you're going to move that kid.
Yeah, that's about the only way you're going to move.
Stallions, what part? Louisiana? What part?
Baton Rouge.
Where the other Louisiana teams from?
Scholarville's from Baton Rouge as well. And the third is Carroll High. They're from Monroe.
Elijah Thomas converts. Mustangs, is that their mascot?
Stallions.
Stallions.
Oh, I don't know what Rockwall's mascot is.
Gotcha.
Jack. Yellow Jack.
Yellow Jackets. So this is the second one. 23-22. Wow. So a lot of body contact under the bucket, but no call.
And we heard that supervisor say good no call.
So that wasn't a good call.
Thomas stood there right with his hands up. And, the contact was incidental.
Grandstaff misses, no good rebound. Singleton, shot jacked up by Dylan, what's that kid's last name? So King McClure, no good. Ball still, McClure goes back up and in though, good recovery. Tim McClure, so it's now 23-24.
Got to work in Coach Jeff Jones in it.
Correct. I was thinking maybe we work it in doing Scotland or Baton Rouge folks.
Yeah.
Rebound, Austin Grandstaff. And Grandstaff is being pressured by McClure. Finally gets it out of his mitts, and they work it up court very quickly. Elijah Thomas now with the ball along the baseline. Goes up strong, he is fouled. I'll tell you, Elijah Thomas has got some strength. He can move his strength.
Him put that ball between his legs as he took the baseline.
Sure did. Sure did.
I'll let you play with it the second half a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm just knowing
Last check, Eric, Southern University was up on Grambling State University 21-17.
Boy, that's one. We've missed some good football the last couple of days between LSU and Arkansas and
different segments of the field.
Southern and Grambling. I'm sure they're partying down in the Big Easy right now.
You know that.
Things that plays that I think may not be right. But this right here, this is no.
So that bucket is good? No good. Oh, no good. I'm sorry. So we're tied up at 24 still.
It's got a pretty good zone on it. All you have to do is spin this. And I just leave
Singleton with the ball. Working around.
Rockwall's in a 2-3 zone.
There's the pass over to McClure. That's stolen. It is stolen by David Roach. Roach, very patient, gives it off to Elijah Thomas. I'm guessing that must be their big guy.
Yeah, but that's not where you want that guy handling the ball.
Ooh, Singleton finally gets the cam. Passes to McClure. McClure into the lane. Oh, he loses it. He lost control of the ball. Elijah Thomas behind the back. Oh, my goodness gracious. And the assist from David Roach.
He's got some nice ball handling skills to be such a big presence inside here.
He is, yeah, he's got some tools. Rebound by Elijah Thomas. I think when we call that kid's name a lot. Yeah.
Did they just set him up?
Yeah. Except he has a little more girth. Yeah. Of course, he has, let's see, he's a sophomore, so he's a sophomore. Yeah. 6'9" sophomore. Wow. Yeah, he's going to be playing some basketball for years to come.
Yeah, if he's not nationally ranked, he will be.
Playing the staff.
That's why they're here.
And as the officiating supervisor just told me, so that's why they're here. And they are getting their money's worth today from downtown. King McClure rims out their good rebound downstairs. That's in the first half. With the score, Rockwall 28 and AAA 24. Here in Louisiana, AllAmericanSports.com.
Wow. Then Elijah Thomas tried to show some sportsmanship at the end of the half there. And he went to number 22, King McClure, for the Stallions to shake his hands, and McClure refused, as though to say, hey, this isn't over yet.
Right. Well, I guess maybe he's a little old school. Maybe it's a little spoiled, who knows? But nonetheless, very a lot of scoring in that first half of basketball, a lot of shooting, a lot of action there. So anyway, Perry, so I guess since I missed the bulk of the action there, can you, I guess maybe catch me up on some of the highlights or lowlights of the game?
Sure. I'll say that Elijah Thomas is an awesome presence. He's done a fantastic job inside on the boards, as well as driving for the Yellow Jackets from Rockwall. For the Stallions, King McClure seems to be the dominant player, along with Tyler Singleton and Jeremiah Jefferson. So, the inside presence for Rockwall against perimeter players for the Stallions.
So it's like it's an inside out versus an outside in kind of game. Right. That definitely makes some very entertaining basketball and some very contrasting styles of play. So we are definitely getting our money's worth. Our viewers getting their money's worth here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com. Well, yesterday, of course, this is a great recruiting opportunity, a great opportunity for ranking players, a lot of scouts in the audience, a lot of evaluators of talent. And yesterday we had from Baton Rouge, probably the premier evaluator of basketball talent, I'd say, at least in our town. Here at the Duncanville High Tournament, we had Coach Johnny Jones in the building, and we had a chance to get a few words with him. So in a few moments, we will play Coach Jones's comments. Meanwhile, we're going to get a look at some of these next two squads. Warming up on the right is Prime Prep, and on the left are the Scotlandville Hornets from Baton Rouge. But let's get you Coach Jones's comments and see what he had to say about LSU and the direction that they are taking. Now, there is no commentary. The NCAA has strict compliance rules, so Coach Jones did not talk very much about what he saw here before from his high school students. But nonetheless, I think if you're an LSU fan, you'll be very interested.
We know that Mickey, for this Prime Prep team, is coming to LSU.
So George Mickey is going to be coming to LSU. So we're seeing some future talent right here, right before our very eyes. Okay, now here we go, folks. Without further ado.
This is Eric Hatfield. I'm here with a very special guest in attendance of the Duncanville Hoop Jam Tournament. It's Coach Johnny Jones of Louisiana State University. Coach, there's a lot of expectation, a lot of excitement about your presence just at the university. Tell me how you're handling that, and tell me what we can expect to see kind of different this year to bring a little magic back to the PMAC.
Well, we're excited really to be back in Baton Rouge and really trying to make sure we give our fan base something that they truly deserve, and that's an exciting brand of basketball on the floor. And what a great way to do that than to play a style of basketball that they will really enjoy. We play a really up-tempo style of basketball. We push it, we like to press. Our kids, we So our fan base is really continuing to grow. It's getting better, still reaching out to our students as well in our alumni base. So it's been a great time for us these last few months.
Who are your standout players that you have on the 2012-2013 team that you inherited that you think can step up right away and make a difference?
Johnny O'Brien was a high school All-American. He's done a tremendous job for us and really gotten off to a great start this year. Had a little setback with an injury. Anthony Hickey, a tremendous player, started 30 out of 31 games for him last year. Exciting player to watch. And Andre Stringer's great shooter. And those are three guys that have kind of been the nucleus of our team that was returning because we only had about 6 scholarship top kids that returned and only 3 guys that had played impact minutes for them last year.
Who are the competitors in the SEC West you think are going to pose the biggest threats this year?
Well, now in basketball, there's not an East and West. It's just the one division for us now. And with Kentucky, it's obviously going to be strong. Florida will pose a great presence. Missouri, who made a great run in the tournament last year, was in the Big 12, won their regular season, and now they're in our league with a lot of players returning. So it'll be a very challenging league for us once again in the SEC.
Finally, when you guys do get into conference play, realistically, LSU hasn't had a lot of postseason hoorah in a couple of years. So realistically, what do you think our chances and our challenges are of returning to the big dance?
Well, we've gotten off to a great start in terms of our play. We have a very challenging schedule, something that we look forward to. The SEC is a very challenging league. The big thing that we can promise is that we're going to play extremely hard every night and give it a great effort and continue to try to improve from each practice to every game. And at the end of the season, we'd like to look back, see how things have gone, and if we played well enough, we're hopeful that we're rewarded at the end of the day for the success that we've had. It's tough for us to try to put a number on it, but the only thing we can talk about is probably the effort that you can expect from the Tigers night in and night out.
Great. Coach, I appreciate your time. I know you're very busy. Thank you very much for giving a few minutes of your time.
Thank you, Coach.
So that was Louisiana State University head basketball coach Johnny Jones in his first year. There is certainly a renewed sense of excitement with Coach Jones. Of course, he has a lot of history, really university and experience in SEC coaching, but I think there's a renewed sense of optimism in Tiger Town with Coach Jones at the helm. He was very kind and gracious to give us a few minutes of his time yesterday once he realized we were on with the NCAA Super League. So we will be back to the action any moment now, about half minutes ago on the halftime clock. And this contest between Rockwall and the AAA Academy will be back underway very shortly. Rockwall winning state championship in a couple of years. They've got some budding talent on that team. Here we go. Ball inbounded. King McClure with the basketball. McClure all the way over in the corner for 3. Rims out, no good. That was Jeremiah Jefferson. And Rockwall will retain possession. Austin Grandstaff with the ball. Passes over in the corner. He has Skylar Simmons. Back to Grandstaff. Grandstaff, good perimeter work by that young fella. Along the baseline, 1-2! He tried to put it in the breadbasket of Elijah Thomas. I don't think Thomas was quite ready. I like the way they drew the play up there, Barry.
Yeah, there isn't such thing as over-penetrating. It looks like he got a little too deep to be able to do what he was trying to do.
Basket good
by King McClure, 28-26. Rockwall still on top. Grandstaff, woo! Nice stroke by Austin Grandstaff.
And he's just a sophomore, just like Thomas.
This team's got a lot of room to grow.
Yeah.
This team is going to be a contender, Perry. With that, I agree. McClure with a horrible shot, actually. It was contested. He should have passed, but it is rebounded by his teammate, number 23, Gary Bro. Literally got some Louisiana roots there. Anyway, that is up and good. Grandstaff. Rotating. Turn around. Oh, wow. Grandstaff, nice shot. Good look at the bucket. Rebounded by 33 for AAA. Cool. There was Mumphrey and Karam to McClure. Now it's in the hands of Singleton. Singleton floater, no good, but he is fouled pretty hard. Let's see who's going to get charged with that. Bush, 2. It's on Broach. David Broach, but he's not on the court, so it couldn't have been. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure where that came from.
Maybe 33.
Possibly. Singleton again. It's good. So we're all tied up at 30. Grandstaff bounce pass over to Blum. Blum, all stolen. That was not a good pass. King McClure read that like a menu.
That's the worst pass there is there.
Yeah.
That is exactly what the defense wants. Because it has to travel so far in the air
To a stationary receiver.
and it gives the middle man an opportunity to break on the ball. Now, you just said the key though. The receiver should not have been stationary. He's got to move towards the ball.
Right. Because it was so high up in the air, I don't know how much he could have moved. Right. He was all about 6'2". Oh, wow. Nice bucket there, Skylar Simmons. Yeah, Trevor Blum is listed at 5'11". I don't think he could have. I'm sorry, that was
Skylar Simmons.
That was okay. No, I meant the receiver of the pass. That was
Okay. Oh, I didn't see it.
we have a one-on-one situation there. Grandstaff passes to Elijah Thomas. He's relieved of it, although Rockwall would retain possession of the ball. Good defensive play, though, by Gary Bro to break up the fast break.
I would much rather have seen the offensive player dribble that ball back, hold it up, and wait for the rest of his teammates.
Right.
He was trying to hit Thomas, but Thomas was behind him.
Right.
You never want to pass the ball backwards on the break.
Skylar Simmons rims out real good. He got a good look at the bucket. Rebound by number 15 for AAA. That's Jeremiah Jefferson, and Stallions have possession. And Tyler Simmons went hard, missed it. Rebound by Bro, up and good. And we have a body hitting the floor. Not sure if that was a flop or a foul.
It was a little of both. They didn't call a foul, though.
So, that floor should have taken a beating. So they're going to inbound the ball now, 33-32 in favor of Rockwall. Very tough pressing defense there by AAA. Jefferson got the inbounds pass. Stolen again. King McClure, you think they learned their lesson by now. He passed to Simmons. Simmons off the backboard and good. Tyler Simmons on the assist from King McClure. Austin Grandstaff, I haven't seen him make too many foolish passes like that thus far, but this is the first time for anything. Jeremiah Jefferson putting a lot of pressure there on Blum.
He got a little bit of travel there.
Yeah. Blum to Elijah Thomas, getting big on the goal, gets his own rebound, could not put it through though. Like the effort though.
He's playing awfully mature for a sophomore.
Yeah. King McClure back to Simmons. I'm sorry, Simmons. I meant to say Singleton. Back to McClure. Oh, I'm sorry. That was to Mumphrey. It's a shot from just in front of the perimeter by McClure. Good rebound. Mumphrey up and good. Galen Mumphrey there for a rebound and putback.
That's a ball game here.
36-33 with AAA on top. And with a steal, King McClure. How many turnovers has he forced? Jeremiah Jefferson. Rockwall does call timeout. Wise choice.
Yeah, they've got 3 possessions. shot off and
Right.
turn the ball over. You've got to call timeout in a game like this,
Yep.
also to get away from it.
Anything to stifle that momentum.
Right.
So that's a full 60-second timeout, and AAA has regained control of this game and the lead, 38-33.
And they've done it strictly under athleticism.
And there's a lot of King McClure. He's just a guy who I have to wonder if he plays football in the fall because he has almost defensive back kind of skills and a nose for the ball. Right? Must have had at least 3 steals just that I saw in his first few minutes of play. He's got some talent. Goes around the ball. He is. I think great players in any sport, football, basketball, baseball, always have a nose for the ball. And even in baseball, you'll see some plays sometimes where the ball sails past the first baseman and the all-star second baseman is behind him to pick it up, even though it's not his responsibility. It's just great players know how to find the ball and keep their teams out of bad situations or create opportunities for their teams, whatever the case may be. Austin Grandstaff to inbound to Trevor Blum. Blum pushing it past half court. He's being guarded very hard by Jefferson.
We may have to switch the batteries out. I think the batteries are good.
Bounce pass over to Simmons. Nice bounce pass to Elijah Thomas. The pass was intended for Trevor Blum, but I think Aaron Maxwell thought it was a design play to get him in route to the basket and wound up interfering with the pass and costing his team possession of the ball.
AAA Stallions have turned up the intensity on their defense, man.
They sure have. They've been pressing a lot. I mean, really hands-on, and the rest have just swallowed their whistles and let them play.
Right. I bought a 4-pack.
And at this level of competition, you're going to get that.
Yeah.
It's working now.
So, King McClure to inbound the ball. I guess McClure is technically a guard.
Wow. He's been handling the ball for them all night.
That's the point guard. Yeah. He can do it. He's got some skills. McClure steps up, passes over to Jefferson. Along the baseline goes Jefferson, passes back to McClure, a little too high, stolen. Austin Grandstaff, Grandstaff stole the ball to Elijah Thomas with the monster jam. Oh, that was nice on the assist by Austin Grandstaff. Good 1-2 catch there. King McClure goes right back to court though. Tried to go Hootie and Tito, instead he goes Greyhound. He travels and then bring the ball back to Rockwall.
And I know that was a travel before, but ultimately, Elijah Thomas, who scored on this end with the dunk, deflected that shot on the other end.
He's got a high motor. He has got a high motor. He's just reserved for undersized guys, but he's got some stamina. He's got a lot of potential with his physical skills. Blum gives off to Grandstaff. Grandstaff from the elbow. Rims out, no good. Rebound by Bro. Bro pressed it off to his teammate, 24. We don't have a license on that truck for 24. Pass it up 24, and we're going to get a little chippy here as Gary Bro Jack John with Grandstaff. Jack John with somebody.
I like this Rockwall team, though. They're not backing down from anything. They play a real tough, hard-nosed type of basketball.
Sometimes when you have these schools from the suburbs playing schools with a more urban game plan to them, sometimes your urban schools you tend to try to intimidate just because they're from the big city, and sometimes they learn the hard way that suburban kids can hit in the mouth just as hard.
And I think it's more of Rockwall's team taking on the characteristic of their coach. Remember, the guys were telling us earlier that their coach has this scowl on his face all the time, naturally.
He looks like, you look at Coach Allen Simmons. That was good. I wonder if that's Skylar Simmons' father. It looked like he was holding him back. Bucket is good, 40-35, AAA on top. Elijah Thomas with the dipsy do, almost got it. There's going to be a foul on Gary Bro. Anyway, Perry, I was going to say, you look at Coach Allen Simmons, look at that buzz cut he's got. He looks like he's called out some orders in his life.
Well, he does.
He doesn't look like a guy who's kind of relaxing a whole heck of a lot. That's going to send Elijah Thomas to the line to shoot too. And hopefully he can cut this lead for his school down to 3 points. Yep, this is the first one. So Thomas again. Good votes in the second one. Ball's in the corner. From downtown, Jeremiah Jefferson, no good. A rebound by Skylar Simmons, passes over to Blum. Blum gets off to Greenstaff from way downtown. Greenstaff with a grand shot. 3 points, and just like that, Rockwall has cut this lead down to 1, 39-40.
Grandstaff did not hesitate to pull that through.
Jefferson, crossover, passes in the corner for Singleton. Rims out, no good. Nice, good teamwork. Up. Oh, Austin Grandstaff did not back down from King McClure. He will force McClure to shoot 2 from the line instead of getting an easy J.
See, and that's what I mean here. It's the entire team with that mentality.
Right. Well, you know, they didn't get here because of their good looks, bro. And certainly Coach Simmons didn't get here because of his calm demeanor. Nice pass. That was a good hockey assist there. And that's going to send Elijah Thomas to the line to shoot 2, but a really good rapid pass after the reception by Will Murdoch.
You know, now I would say this about Elijah Thomas. Let's get real chippy out there amongst a lot of players. And that foul was not a soft foul.
No, it was not.
But as soon as it happened, Elijah Thomas goes over to the defender and pats him on the back.
Well, you know, I think he has the intelligence and maturity where there's nothing in it for him to act like a hooligan. You know, coaches and scouts see that. They see your behavior, they see body language, and he's got a good head on his shoulders. He knows what he's supposed to do. And I think that's partly a reflection of his coach, too. He's got like a little mind to his team in the back. So we're off tied up for it as Thomas goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. It's really the only weakness I've seen in this game at all in the few minutes I've been watching him.
2-3 zone for Rockwall. Looks like the Stallions are going to try to attack it with an overload.
Singleton. Oh, nice pass, and you know what? They won't watch it for a block. Elijah Thomas. He was not ready for it. Cameron Cooks was not ready for the ball to come his way. Got to be alert on that. That's going to earn him a strike. King McClure from downtown rims out. Cooks fighting for it, but Grandstaff grabs another rebound. This kid can do it all. There's the pass to Tyler Thomas. To Elijah Thomas. Well, he was getting awfully physical. 54 seconds to go in the third period.
Close game. 2 Dallas metro area teams. It's been a nice crowd, Eric, in attendance at the entire tournament. You know, as I caught some ESPN highlights last night, I was noticing on some of those tournaments they didn't have as many people as we have here.
No, it's a high quality basketball. You know, probably a little bit better than Creighton was coming around on.
I don't know.
That was a better. I'll tell you what, Barry. I never saw the end of the USF, the South Florida. Who were they playing yesterday? They're in the Big East. South Florida versus. Can't remember who they lost to yesterday now, but it was a college football game, a Division I football game, and there were more people in the stands here, I saw, than in some sections of that game.
I believe that. This point in the football season, your team's either in it or not.
Right, and they were from way downtown. That was a good look. That might be a 3-shot foul. Skylar Simmons got a hand on Harrison Henderson. Crossed that up 3 times fast, and he will go to the line to shoot 3.
Coach doesn't necessarily agree with the call.
I'm sure he doesn't. I have to say that was kind of a soft touch call. So Henderson misses the first. Makes the second. Cincinnati. It was Cincinnati in South Florida. And the game was in Cincinnati, and there was some
On that last
gap tooth in their stands.
Messer was on the other side.
Henderson makes the third. 22-40. Pass down low to Murdoch. Murdoch has to go high back to Trevor Blum. Looks like they're setting up for the final possession. Blum, he walks right into a press, loops it high to Grandstaff. Grandstaff, that's partially tipped. Partially tipped by Singleton and landing in the hands of the Stallions. So Kurt steal to Singleton. Singleton about 27 feet, no good. That's the end of the third period with the score. AAA Academy 42, Rockwall 40. Here on Louisiana, allamericansports.com.
Eric, most of the time when you make that cross-court pass, it's got to have some height. You can't just pass that ball across the lane and expect it not to be stolen.
And they got away with it one time, but they had enough court, I guess, to get away with it. The second go round, once that was tipped, that was all she wrote. They got to work on that. I'm getting the impression that maybe against lesser competition, that's part of one of the tools they have in their attack bag is to get those high floating passes and maybe take advantage of schools without as high of a basketball IQ.
On Duncanville to give us at least one victory this weekend.
So yep, we gotta get something. We can't go away being swept by all the staters. So we're at the start of the fourth quarter. We have a good one here. AAA leading Rockwall 42-40. Trevor Blum being guarded. Jeremiah Jefferson's been very aggressive. Yep. That's the point guard, and was that the 5-second violation? And I guess that's why he guarded him so closely, and he had nobody to pass to. Right. I don't think Jefferson even gave him any sight lines to his teammates. That's excellent defense. That's going to be a backcourt violation. So it looks like, I'm not sure if it was Singleton, wasn't ready for the pass, or didn't expect it, or somebody missed an assignment, but that's, you can tell that was a mental turnover.
Yeah, he actually dodged the pass.
Right. Woo! Elijah Thomas swinging from the rim. And this one's all tied up at 42. On the assist from Austin Grandstaff. Grandstaff and Thomas, that's been a heck of a 1-2 punch so far today. All the way through. Now that's how you pass across the court. Right. With some velocity. McClure here's to Singleton. Jefferson tried to go back door. Grandstaff was all over him. He said, not my back door. Kim McClure tries to go baseline. Nice pull-up jumper from about 11, 12 feet. That was a smart move. He was not going to overpower Elijah Thomas. And it's 44-42 again. In favor of AAA. Up, stolen. That was a weak pass by Blum. Stolen by McClure. Goes to Jefferson, back to McClure, up and good. 46-42.
Not keeping a stat line on this game, but McClure's got to be 20+ points.
He's got to be 20+ points, and he might have a triple-double because he's got to be close to 10 steals. And I'm sure he's had, I haven't seen him rebound the ball much, so it might be close to a double-double, which is, uncounted for a point guard without the assists factor in the play. That's about the only thing I have not seen him play much.
That have been fouled.
46-42, 6:24 to go in the game. Inbounds, Grandstaff over to Skylar Simmons. that's a foul. That's a foul.
Good call.
Yeah, Dylan Mumphrey got a little too aggressive there and reached over Elijah Thomas. So Dylan Mumphrey checks out. Bounce pass. Blum to Skylar Simmons from about 22 feet. Good. That was approaching NBA range. Might have been NBA range. I think it was. NBA range is 21-9, so I think he got that. 46-45 with just under 6 minutes remaining. Triple A's lead cut down to 1. 46-54. Rockwall hanging in there. This has been a fantastic high school basketball contest.
It really has.
Bounce pass over to Jeremiah Jefferson. Jefferson tries to penetrate, gives back. King McClure, he took too many steps. I can see that from up here. He went on his pivot foot, left it, and then took 2 steps. You can't do that. If I can see it, I know the Zebras can. 46-45, 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Grandstaff inbounds.
Full court defense by the Stallions.
Grandstaff stolen. King McClure, that's got to be 10 steals. I'm going to call it unofficially a double-double for King McClure. Jefferson, good. On the assist by King McClure, he might be approaching a triple-double for all I know. Because actually I've seen King McClure get a few of those assists down low. And timeout wisely called by Coach Simmons as looked like Blum was kind of trapped. With 5:04 remaining in the fourth period. Score. Triple A 48, Rockwall 45. There's the bounce pass. Grandstaff. 1-2 step. Oh, he hit. That was good defense there by King McClure. Oh, and they're saying he skipped off the ball. And if the refs are going to, I'll tell you, that did not go off of Elijah Thomas. I can see that from here. Good call. They corrected it. It was a good play by King McClure getting a hand in there because Grandstaff saw Thomas there, and McClure got that hand in just in time to deflect it.
The ultimate goal is to get it right.
Grandstaff being guarded by Jefferson, steps up from the right elbow, tries to pass to Thomas again. You might want to consider some other passing lanes. He's like a quarterback who gets locked in on that primary receiver.
Another thing he's going to have to do is hit.
And that actually cost Rockwall possession of the basketball. So McClure to inbound.
In a tough game like this, Eric, every possession counts.
Yep. Especially when you're trailing by 3.
Right.
So Singleton will bring it up court. There's a downtown. Oh my goodness, King McClure leading into the 3-point shot. My goodness. Thomas passes it to Grandstaff. Grandstaff steps up from the wing, off the glass. What a drive. What a penetration by Austin Grandstaff. And he can sprain the finger. You can see him favoring his hand. I think that's why he couldn't get to the ball in time.
He came a long way to try to get there.
from the elbow. No good, but McCoy right there to get the rebound, which even though it's an air ball, it should count as an after shooter. Rebound by Harrison with the putback is good. Good play under the basket by AAA. Elijah Thomas with a nice spin over his spot. Oh, yeah. Nope, that's good foul. Oh, wow. I saw a foul, Barry. I saw him get grabbed on the way up when he was overruled by the other official. So I'm sure these officiating supervisors have plenty to talk about after this game.
So they end up calling the walk off.
Yeah, against Elijah Thomas.
Before the foul.
Correct. I guess it was before the foul. I thought he walked because it was foul myself, but that's why I'm not an official.
You taking notes?
I think so.
Along the baseline, Jefferson, good. Jeremiah Jefferson.
And it's good to see Jefferson take that ball to the rim. He's been trying to settle for jump shots. And, the percentage of those falling just isn't very high.
His baseline penetration, at least in that possession, looked pretty darn good. Murdoch, nice pass by Murdoch inside to Elijah Thomas, and good.
Elijah Thomas is very, very comfortable in that paint.
That has got to put him over 20 points by now. So 3 minutes to go, 2-possession game. It's still anybody's ball game right now, Barry.
You're absolutely right, Eric. It's going to be a great game down the stretch. As good as these games have been, we haven't seen any overtime.
No, we have not one.
Stallions walk the ball up the court.
And they were sending a nice pass. He saw Gary go all along the low post, and I don't think anybody from Rockwall saw him scoot back there. To the lane. Grandstaff, no good rebound. Oh! He did. That was a foul. That was an elbow. It was inadvertent, but it was an elbow to the head. I guess there's been a little bit too much outplay really often in this game.
Exciting ball game here!
Wow! Simmons through the lane. Singleton through the lane.
Made the basket. He got fouled. He'll go to the line. One. Was pleading his case to the referee that he had gotten slapped on the other end of the court.
Grandstaff with the rebound. Grandstaff with a push and nice pass. Well, Grandstaff has just been finding Thomas in perfect sync. Thomas with the pass from Blum, and that's a silly foul. You weren't going to stop him. But what Harris and Henderson did do is send Elijah Thomas to the line yet again. 59-49, though. This one is getting away from Rockwall.
Yeah, they're running out of time.
Yeah. 1:47 to go. And timeout is called by the Stallions. So what we have so far is we have had a real back and forth contest between Rockwall and AAA Academy. It was a back and forth and back kind of game with the lead changing hands multiple times, but here in the fourth quarter, it appears that that AAA Academy has gained control of the game, and they're sitting in the driver's seat, up by 10 points with just under 2 minutes to go. A lot of great play from King McClure, who is highly regarded. He said he's going to Duke next year, Perry?
Who's that?
I'm sorry, King McClure. You see,
No. The gentleman from last game.
that was Matt Jones.
Matt Jones
I'm sorry,
is gonna do it.
getting my players confused here, but King McClure is a highly ranked prospect. Excellent job. Austin Grandstaff, the point guard for Rockwall, has really run both ends of the floor. And the young man at the line, Elijah Thomas, number 15, has been playing mightily. This is a 6'9" sophomore. With his size, he really is going to be an asset to someone down the line. Unfortunately, a lot of big men have problems at the foul line, and this has been no exception for Elijah Thomas, as he misses a basket that could have cut it to a 3-possession game.
Needs this one.
Thomas kisses the glass, kisses the rim ladder, but can't get it. Rebound by Dylan Mumphrey. Dalen Mumphrey. There's the pass in the corner from way downtown. Jeremiah Jefferson jacks up another 3. No good. Rebound Gary Rowe. Rowe is fouled by his numerical counterpart, Murdoch. And that will send Rowe to the line.
That is not the shot that you want. Jefferson's got to be more mature than that. Right now, it's not points that you need. It's the ball, the possession. Let the clock run. Here he pulls a 3. They're up by 10 with only 1 minute and 30 left to go in the game.
And he's a junior. He should know better.
He should know better.
King McClure trying to run down as much time as possible. Now the next foul. That's nice steal. Maybe it's a jump ball. Let's see if you get the timeout in time.
Yes, he did.
Yes. So a good steal and timeout by number 11 Trevor Blum, regaining possession for his team. That was a great leap in the air too to disrupt that pass.
That was. Triple A's just got to do more fine tuning on finishing games. They don't look like they're very comfortable in this position, or have had a lot of experience at closing out games at this level this way.
And they certainly can put them on the board, but you see a lot of mental errors, a lot of gaffes that are uncharacteristic of a team that has that killer instinct that have been made here by AAA. They really could have a time of death call, but Rockwall's able to hang into it ever so slightly because of silly turnovers like the one that we just saw.
That's right. Early shots.
So we are back to the action.
Gave up reference.
Yeah, he gave up.
There's a pass back. Thomas from about 12 feet rims out, no good. That's costly. Thomas has got to kick it out. He's taking on 5 guys by himself. No foul. Will Murdoch, Johnny on the spot there to save that possession. Grandstaff for 3. Rims out short. That might seal it. 1 minute to go. AAA possession. Now it's a 12-point game. Jeremiah Jefferson on the assist from Tyler Singleton. And that might do it. The score 61-41 with 47 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yeah, I think that's the ball game.
Yep. The only, I guess, positive sign we have is that, of course, not positive sign, the only even slim ray of hope is that there are 6 fouls against Rockwall right now, and 1 more will put AAA into the single bonus. But it might be a day late, $1 short, and AAA has not exactly been shoddy at the line. In fact, this is a 6th. The score was 55-49 by last stoppage of play. This is a 6-0 run. This late in the game, you just can't have that. Right. So it looks like AAA is going to go home with a victory on this one. Really entertaining basketball game. If you're just tuning in to LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com, the score is not telling the whole story. This was a very back and forth game toward the final moments.
absolutely can. Just minutes away from Scotlandville and Prime Prep.
Seconds to go, and the ball will be inbounded at the far end of the court. And Maxwell inbounds it to Blum. Blum with a spin move, floats up. That's the second time, that's at least the third time I have seen Trevor Blum just kind of float up an ill-advised pass, and again it's been stolen. King McClure is going to go to the line and shoot too, as he was fouled by Blum. And Blum's got to be racking him up. I don't know how many he has, but he's got to be awfully close to 5. Yeah. And he might. Yep, looks like Coach Simmons is talking to him. So King McClure at the line. He makes the first. And McClure gets the shooter's roll in the second. 63-49. And 35 seconds to go. I think we're just going to try to wrap this one up, maybe get a couple of points at the end. Skylar Simmons from way downtown, good on the assist by Elijah Thomas. Elijah Thomas can do it all.
He can.
There's a whistle, and it's a foul on Trevor Blum. That's got to be his last one. I mean, I haven't kept count, but it feels like every time I've looked up, that kid's drawing a foul.
They have another foul.
21 seconds left. And this is only a 1-and-1, so I guess not. It must have all come in the last period. And that one is good by Tyler Singleton. 64-52, 12-point game. Singleton makes it a 13-point game with 21 seconds left to go in the game. Brand Staff will bring it up the court. From way downtown, about 21 feet, and it's air ball. Oh boy. And when it rains, it pours. We know he can shoot much better than that. We've seen him a couple times today. 65-52, and I can only imagine that AAA will dribble us out, and we'll be ready for from Baton Rouge, the main event, Scotlandville versus Prime Prep.
We got to get the ball over half court.
How many seconds?
Season, it was 11 seconds.
Okay. It was 10 seconds. 10 seconds to
get it up.
So that's the end of the game. The score: AAA Academy 65, the Stallions 65, the Rockwall Yellow Jackets 52 here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com. Stay tuned as we will be bringing you Scotlandville versus Prime Prep, the main event, next.